all on there. Could you imagine living in 13 different houses, 4 different cities, and 2 different states, all before you reach the age of 22? My name is Ashley Andrews, and I have lived in Nacogdoches, Texas, Carthage, Texas, Louisville, Kentucky, and Dallas, Texas. I went to 1st through 5th grade in Louisville, Kentucky, before I moved from Nacogdoches, Texas, where I was born. I then moved back to Carthage, Texas, where I went to 6th grade on to my 2nd semester of college. I moved to the Colony, Texas, and near my relatives at the end of my 3rd semester. After a roller coaster ride of moving around all throughout my life, I am happy to say that I finally found a place to call home. Now that you know a little bit more about my background, I would like to share 4 objects that will give you a more in-depth view of me. My first object is one that represents how I see myself, and that is my family photo albums. Everything in these albums is everything that I see about myself. I have pictures of my ultrasound of my daughter. I also have pictures of my fiance, Christmases, our first apartment, our first vacation together. These are some of my favorites. But anyone who knows me knows that family is extremely important to me, and I like to have all the pictures to go back on and look through whenever I'm down. I also think that it represents who I am as a person, because it represents that I am a mother and a friend and a soon-to-be wife. My second object reveals something about me that not everyone knows. This is my favorite cooking pan. I really like to cook, and I always am trying new recipes. I cook pretty much every single day. My favorite thing to cook is steaks on the stove. I make them all the time. I also really like to watch cooking shows like Hell's Kitchen, Chopped, and one of my favorites is Kitchen Nightmares. Next is my third object, and that is my cell phone. This represents something that I think that people misinterpret about me, that I am antisocial. I don't have an Instagram, I don't have a Snapchat. I rarely post on Facebook unless it's a special occasion like a birthday, holiday, or I'm posting pictures about my daughter. This is not because I'm antisocial, but more that I just have so many things on my plate. I'm a full-time student, I'm a mom, I work full-time as well. So anytime that I have off, I spend with my family, and I have to prioritize, otherwise my life would be even more chaotic than it already is. And my last object, my best friend picked for me, and this represents my personality, and I knew. She says that I am a very complex person and that I have very many layers to my personality. Because I'm a very complex person, she says that the 3 words that can best describe me are hardworking, intuitive, and sensitive. I have very strong instincts and can often tell what people are thinking without them ever having to say a word. I also have many goals, and I will work to achieve them without letting anything stand in my way. And lastly, on the outside, I like to act like I don't care what people think about me, but I really do. And so that's my sensitive part. And I'm glad to have had this time to share these 4 objects with you. I hope that you have a clearer picture of who I am. And now that I've shown you all 4 of these objects, I cannot wait to learn more about you and our similarities and differences. Thank you for listening.
That was great.